In the most recent episode of Below Deck Mediterranean, Ellie Dubach had an unexpected moment when she loitered topless in her cabin as the cameras were running. Ellie was seen spray tanning her body while filming the popular Bravo series on Monday, September 9th. Ellie was spotted in her cabin, staring in the mirror admiring her work when new stew Carrie O'Neill stood right behind her. Ellie ended herself tripping over Carrie and smearing the tanning solution all over her clothing. For the Below Deck franchise, the NSFW clip is unusual because the majority of the crew cabin video has been far more subdued. While there have been a few occasions in the past where people have been spotted hooking up or getting into relationships, the cast of Below Deck often finds a way to avoid being naked on film. Cast members have previously talked to us weekly about how easily they forgot that they were being videotaped, even though they were filmed for the program nonstop. Bry Muller, Joe Bradley, Nathan Gallagher, and Chef Jonathan Jono Shillingford have all talked about how they adjusted to having everything recorded on camera. As Jono said to us last month, "I think it took me at least a week." Navigating the boat with several persons nearby is challenging due to its cramped layout. The large cameras are another factor that requires physical adjustment. There's also, I suppose, the psychological element of constantly having someone observe me, or I'm always using my microphone. There was no privacy for anything, Jono joked, adding that there were moments when you thought, maybe I shouldn't pick my nose right now. It took some time, but eventually I began to find enjoyment in it. Regarding Bry, she adjusted to the cameras with ease. Bry remembered those times when she would spin around extremely quickly and you would headbutt one of the camera guys. However, I think I adapted to it really fast. After the first 3 days, it really simply got so typical. You get used to it really soon. Nathan and Joe also shared their thoughts on how long it took them to ignore the cameras. The lead deckhand claimed that after a day or two on board, the worry subsided. It just comes naturally if you're honest to yourself and you have faith in your ability to perform in this role. Joe added, half jokingly, and you forget about them, which is quite worrying because we do very, very questionable stuff. Nathan continued, saying that you don't have to stick with something for very long if you're not putting up a front. When you're authentic, you become at ease. As Season 9 draws to a close, Aesha Scott and Elena Ellie Dubach have reached their breaking point on Below Deck Med. The Mustique interior crew has experienced a wild ride this season, and things don't appear to be getting any better as it progresses. Ellie is back at the forefront of Below Deck Med teaser videos. Ellie is now much more particular about her role as the second stew than she was before, thanks to the introduction of new stew Carrie O'Neill. Other Below Deck Med spoilers show that Carrie only watches as Ellie tries to assert her dominance, as previously revealed by monsters and critics. Carrie tells Aesha what Ellie did in the most recent teaser. Without a doubt, Carrie has given the interior team, especially Aesha, a breath of new air. The chief stew has appreciated the assistance, and that is exactly what Carrie provides. Even Aesha remarks on how convenient having an additional pair of hands is. However, when Carrie mentions that Ellie prefers to do everything on her own, things start to get interesting. When Carrie tells Aesha what's going on with the drinks, Ellie orders her to wash the dishes so she can concentrate on the drinks for the visitors. Carrie wishes to inform Aesha about Ellie's behavior, but she doesn't want to start a fight. Aesha confesses in her confessional that she believes Ellie's ego is interfering with her ability to operate as a successful team as she keeps the interior from functioning as a cohesive unit due to her rank fixation. Below Deck Med fans get to see another crew night out in another peak. Joe Bradley starts the night off showing Ellie some movements in dancing, but he quickly shifts his focus to Carrie. Observing the two of them together irritates Ellie much, so she rushes over to inform Bry Muller about the situation. Through her confessional, Ellie brags about Joe and reassures viewers of Below Deck Med that she is not insecure. But Ellie is singing Bry a different song outside the club a few minutes later. Ellie says she has had enough and is ready to go home as the latter tries to comfort her. Ellie packing her luggage while he rants about Aesha was hinted to in the mid-season teaser. With just one charter remaining, Ellie could choose to make peace.